Oh, hello everyone. We're listening to my basic rhythm setup. It's a little bit different because instead of being kick drum, I have T kick set a little higher and being modulated by an LFO to give that kind of like bendy tabla sound. Hat is doing a very normal thing, another LFO attenuated to control the decay time, and then the snare part is provided by the M669 that's going through streams, and then from there through the comb filter. Cut off of the frequency of the comb is being modulated by this random, and then the output from the comb filter is going into my percussion mixer, and that's what we're hearing. Now bass part is pretty straightforward. It's plats being triggered by a branches gate, receiving volts per octave from an attenuated random output, and just going straight in. Sounds like that. Now this next bit is kind of complicated. I have sequence 8 is providing my master clock, which I'm sending to the QCD, and also to Penta, which is running at the same speed. Well, that's an 8-step sequence, and this is a 5-step sequence. So they're lining up with each other in different ways. Now, one of sequence 8's outputs is going down here to the minus input of the difference rectifier portion of the neuron. Penta's output I am attenuating and then splitting. One of those splits is going to the plus side of the difference rectifier, and the plus and minus outputs are going up here to control the pitch of the dual parallel VCO. Then note the sawtooth and the square of those two oscillators are going into the mixer of the Lifeforms SV1, and also part of that mix, the sine wave of oscillator 2 and the saw wave of oscillator 1. And now oscillators 1 and 2 are receiving in the plus and the minus output from the precision adder, which is receiving copies of the CV from both of those sequencers. But the sequence 8 I have switched to plus, and the value from the penta I have switched to minus, so the penta voltage is being subtracted from the sequence 8 voltage. And all 4 of those oscillators are running through the filter, which is receiving a random voltage from the 4R up here, and the envelope is being triggered by branches, and the opposite trigger on that branch is actually clocking the 4R. And then the output from the Lifeforms is going through microburst, and then from there into the mixer, and here's what that sounds like. just random chords. This was a test to see how these various CV combining methods would work to generate 4 different notes from basically just 2 CV sources. I did cheat a little and use the random for the 5th voice. The bass is controlled from here. And the only other thing that's doing is controlling the filter and the cutoff frequency of the comb. So anyway, there you go. Another experiment which I hope was interesting for you. Thanks for watching. Check out my Patreon and my Bandcamp if you're feeling adventurous, and I'll see you guys next time.